Hi there guys, I'm Chris Bowden and welcome to the Geek Group. We're here today with our very old friend Jeff, who has been our flagship main robot for over 10 years now, which is kind of cool. And Jeff needs a lot of love because years ago, Jeff was upgraded. Jeff was originally built as a prototype, and it originally came with a KC1 control cabinet, KR-C1, and we upgraded its computer to a KR-C2, which can't be done. There's video of this. You can actually see it was done. You can see that it's working at this very moment, and the robot is functional, but we need to do some significant upgrades to it in order to make it work better, because it still runs Windows 95. It's still running on a very antiquated computer. So it all begins with the most important sacred step. There's exactly one hard drive that has all of the data for the robot, everything, machine data, all this stuff that cannot be replaced. And we want to make sure that we have a good solid backup of that before we do anything crazy, so that no matter what, even if all this crazy stuff doesn't work, we can roll it back safely. The old computer can go back in. It's entirely possible we may end up exactly where we started today. So, let's turn it off for safety. Now, the robot, because of the way the computer is these days, we can't go through the proper shutdown sequence. So to turn the robot off today, and Windows loves it when you do that. I'm also unplugging the robot. So the main disconnect is off, it's physically unplugged, and the main power switch on the cabinet are all off. I'll take the key from its super secret hiding place. Open the cabinet. Now, the computer in here is still running because it's off a separate power supply. And I'm going to shut it down in a nice controlled safe way by flipping the switch on the power supply. Give that a moment to totally wind down. Okay. So everything's dead at this point. All I have to do is unplug IDE, power, carefully remove the hard drive. Hey VJ! Now this is your one job. You have to copy all of the data on here exactly. Okay, so ghost this drive. Okay, here you go. It's gonna be fine. If we can't fix it, it's just a machine, we can get another one. So, I think it's time to start the most epic autopsy in the history of the Geek Group. So, Batman, we're going to need some tools, sir. Thank you. I'm also going to need some assistance. You two, come here. Batman, I want to team you up with one of them. Pick one. I'll take the other.
I'll take Katie.
Okay, you got Katie, I got Beck. We're going to start here, and we're going to work our way up. You start on taking off access panels, but only access panels. I don't want to take off anything else. Step one, let's get all the cables out of the way. So we'll get that cleaned up. Power's pulled, so we're safe there. Batman?
Yeah.
Pop the thing, we'll take the yellow out.
All right.
We'll take all the cables right out from behind the cabinet. We're gonna strip it all right down. We're gonna start at axis 6 and work our way down. The only one I'm nervous about is axis 2 because it's got a nitrogen over oil counterweight system that is freakishly dangerous. Axis 3 is a little dangerous, but as long as we leave the motor on until everything's slung, like there's gonna be forklift involved. As long as we leave everything together until that point, we're cool. But we're just gonna start at 6 and piece by piece all the way down.
Whittle them down.
I might open up the base early on because it'll be kind of cool to see in there. But yeah, an autopsy of a KR-350-1. Only 2 in existence. In a few hours, only 1 in existence. So it's gonna make for a lot of really cool educational pieces because we're not gonna throw any of this away, we're not gonna scrap any of this. All of Jeff is going to go down into the robotics lab and be used as demonstration pieces. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna need a ladder. Casey, can you get us like a 6 or 8 foot step ladder? Oh wow, that isn't even tight.
Yeah, I noticed there's a couple there missing.
We're gonna need a bucket for screws and bolts. We're gonna need a bucket for oil. There will be oil. There will be so much oil. Oh dear God, the oil. Jeff was originally donated to the Geek Group from KUKA Robotics about 10 years ago. I think I could be wrong on this, you could check the blog to be 100%, but I'm pretty sure we got Jeff right around 2006, 2007, and it's been our flagship robot ever since. Like Jeff has been the one big rompin' stompin' robot. So this is gonna be a really big deal to us because we're killing a friend. So it's kind of a thing. Hey Batman? Yeah. These are really in there. Give me the impact of that. Yeah, there you go. Not even flinching. That ain't moving at all. They've been in there for a long time. See if you can get it. This is when we find out they're a left-hand thread. Katie, come here, please. Start taking out these bolts here. Be careful, this may spring out. Okay, so I'll do the first 2 just for safety, but find a wrench that size.
Should be everything on this.
Yeah, it should be right here.
Yeah, those aren't coming up, boss.
If they don't, we got a problem. So let's start over here. This is the plate that behind it should be the belts that bring power transmission to axis 5 and 6. You're off?
Should be free.
Yep, it's moving. Take that. That's nice. Hey, the gasket wasn't in right. It was crimped in under. Somebody's been here before. Uh-oh. So, save that. This is the power transmission belts for axis 5 here and 6 here. This is 6, 5, 4. 4 turns here. So the 4, 5, and 6 is powered by the 3 motors at the back of the elbow, and this helps carry power down to them. The quality of manufacturing, the engineering in here is just absolutely amazing. It's really beautiful stuff. So I'm pretty excited about being able to autopsy this. It's going to be really cool. I always thought it was underneath. We can look at the specs later. You getting anywhere?
No.
None of them? Not one?
I'm making my way around the circle.
Are they all stripped yet?
No, none of them are stripped, thankfully.
You gotta put it in that hard, Dave. You do it right.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not getting enough air.
Hey, Batman?
Yeah.
We got a really big breaker bar. Like, we may have to get a 3/4 inch version of that in God's own breaker bar. Because if we just do it 3/8, we'll break the thing. but we go up to
All I
half
got,
inch.
all I
three
got is
quarter.
3/8 for this size.
We may have to get some half-inch mojo, or we may have to work our way around that. Start
well,
popping
let me-
out.
I said I can dig, see if I got the right, because if we have one that's like this, we can put a breaker bar on it.
Yeah, see what you got. Well, what I want to do is come in here, pop this out, guts, cool, geary, chewy awesomeness bits here, and then take this off and like it just light pieces. Like I get this off, these off, boop, light pieces, and then light pieces. But if we can't get in here, my next hope is to get in here, and to get in there, I have to sling the entire weight of the wrist, which is like 500 pounds of cast aluminum, and that's gonna be a whole thing. But it's forklift mojo with a sling. It's just not pleasant. What you got? I'm gonna get my eyes away from
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
This will be fine.
Totally.
What could possibly go wrong with this?
I'll snap the
You want to go the right way?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tighten it more.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm just asking. I mean, yeah,
Nah,
you can
we're
do
just,
what you want.
I mean, it's left-hand thread, right? That's what we're talking about. It spins, so.
No, be all the way up on that. Up. Did it move? Oh my God, it moved! Yay!
Now just drop 15
All right,
more
now
times.
just break it loose. Just break it loose and go on to the next one.
1 out of 16.
Oh, hey, now I know what those bolts are. All this time I thought those were like a vent or a drain or something.
Some kind of data connection, aren't they?
No, they're
Rollers.
they're the end of the roller shaft
Oh, that makes sense.
for axis 5 and 6.
8. Oh, no,
And
that's 7.
this thing inside this big, and I'm gonna call it a pumpkin because it's orange. Inside this pumpkin looking thing, there's gonna be some really cool gearing because it's gotta be a right angle drive off the belts. And it's gotta go in here as a pair of coaxial shafts, a right angle drive, just, it's gotta be amazing in there. I really wanna see it. I need Beck a moment. Beck, come here, please.
Good. Bless
I need something that is about a 1/4 inch Allen. But it'll be metric. So it's about 5 millimeters.
See, if
Yeah,
you look, the
should
red
be.
handles are standard, so you can look at the one that's
4
quarter.
or 5.
Okay, I'm gonna say 5.
5's bigger.
It's 6.
It's
See,
6.
that's what I have on here because I went through and got most of these.
Thank you. It's totally 6. The hose is actually a shroud for all the, if I pull it back, you can see there's a lot of cables here. These are power cables to power the motors for axis 4, 5, and 6. These are also encoder position, so it's power going this way and data going back this way that tells the robot where the motor shafts are, so it knows where the robot is. Wow! So we found out why those screws are so hard to get out. You want to get a close-up shot of that. Hand that off. Let him get a close-up of that. I don't think that's corrosion, given that there's no corrosion on any part of this
Some sort of
machine.
super-
I think that's a super thread lock.
Probably.
Because really, that's the part that you don't want coming out.
Yep.
If something shoots out the front, like there's a big spring, a preload spring or something, just get out of the way.
Yeah. All right, it's free.
So much goo. All right, give me a hammer. Okay, get ready to catch the disc. Because in theory, can I have a hammer?
Yeah, you can have a hammer.
Yeah.
You're seeing.
It's moving.
Yep.
Yeah, get ready to catch a disc. Should weigh about 10 pounds. Watch it.
Ooh.
Ooh, bucket! Let's go with their bucket. That one already has grease in it.
Well, this one is this one.
All
Too
right.
late for that.
Just leave it right there, it's good. All right. It's oozing out the holes.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Should we let that go a little bit?
Let's let it go. Let's go look at something else. Like, hey, this is neat.
Come on over here, we can start breaking loose the bolts for the next phase. All right, Batman, get ready to catch that. I'm gonna knock it off. Because it's holding that nice consistent trickle still. So you're gonna catch it, it's gonna dump what I expect to be a considerable amount of oil.
Come here, you're gonna hold the bucket up closer.
It should be fine, and we're not gonna lose more than a gallon of oil
Okay.
because it can't fit inside
Well, I just don't
there.
want it to splatter onto me. If she's
Oh,
holding
okay.
the bucket, it's not gonna
All
splash.
right, Katie, grab the bucket.
Just hold it up high.
Your job is to catch the oil. That's why I didn't want Katie standing in front of it. Hey, Batman.
Awesome. Yeah.
You got a little oil on you there.
Yeah.
All right, toss the oily
Put the
thing
bucket
in
back
the
down.
red bucket. That bucket goes right there. That goes in that bucket. And let me get a look at the end and see what we're dealing with now. Oh, wow. Batman.
Yeah.
Gears. That's pretty. Okay, I need a wrench that fits
sorry.
this. We'll start inside out, and then we'll take the outer ring off, and we'll just start plucking pieces. Hey, Batman, this is the part where I say we should get gloves. I think the center shaft is the drive shaft, and these float, and it moves the whole thing in a planetary arrangement. I think. I'll know more as we dig into it, but I think that's how it's built. All right, you want to take out these. I wouldn't do those first. I'd do the inside ones. But I want to see if this comes out, or if that's held in by something. Batman, give me a more substantial screwdriver, please. Thank you.
Six.
No, that's bolted in there. Can't be though. It's got to come out.
Do you see snap rings or anything like that?
No. And it went together, it's got to come apart, and the only way to get to the bolts in there is by taking those out, so you're going to have to mess with that. Nope. Get your big stick.
Every step of the way.
This is not a robot for the weak.
Shouldn't need the hammer for these. These aren't painted.
Yeah. I'll do it off to the side so you don't get schmutz. Okay, you're good? Okay, thank you. Oh, you have to give it more than that. Alright, we still have 4 internals, and then these big ones here.
Have these little brass ones there?
Yeah.
You wanna do next?
Yeah, let's do the little ones next and see what we get out of that. I don't know if we get anything out of it, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I know what those do! Yeah, we want those out.
Do they hold it in or something?
I think these 4 hold this ring here. I think this ring is separate from this ring. And I think those 4 hold it in.
Oh, good. You should be able to get those by hand.
Alright, here, take the impact.
I think I have for 5 mil. Yeah.
You got a 5 mil on the
Here.
impact, I'm set. Yeah, I think those hold on this bit. Alright. gonna get out of the line of fire on that. Take that. And those will just migrate around. Give me that long skinny screwdriver. Surface finish on even the washers is
Gorgeous.
just wow. I get why they charge so much.
Yeah.
Like I have never seen manufacturing quality like this outside of really high-end expensive CNC equipment and aerospace. That's the level of mojo we're working with here. I can get you to move, but I can't get you to wiggle out. That's holding that in. These three are all set subsurface. This one's proud a little bit.
I got a pair of needle nose now.
But this should oh, what I thought was metal is goop. So that's a big seal. That's a really big seal right there. If I can pop it out and see under it. Hey, Batman?
Yeah.
Grab your set of picks. We might be able to pop that seal out because this whole surround is. It might be grease. I think that's packed red grease. I'm gonna need a paper towel up here, please. But you've spent a considerable amount of your time swearing at big truck parts, so I figured you might be the guy. See, that's what I couldn't get it to do. That's beautiful. Yeah.
I'm about to get a lot more oil.
Good. Oil is good. All the oil. That is lovely. Now please take a moment and thoroughly wipe off that screwdriver. Okay, well, gentlemen, we have two options. We either go through the snoot or at the sleeve. At the sleeve will be difficult.
Why didn't we just take like his wrist off here?
Where?
It looks like we could start getting parts off here and.
I think so, but we'd have to get this off. Yeah. Okay, let's start doing that. KC, you start in that side. Batman, you and I'll start loosening things over here. Katie Dykes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I figured you had it because you were doing the thing. Thank you.
Little thingy.
Got it! Hello.
Oh, hey, that's how we access a lot of bolts.
Yeah, there's a lot of bolts.
Yeah!
Casey, can you please take out these two rods? You'll need a socket that fits these on the bottom. And take out, there's sockets on top. So.
There's no ring.
Do we have a
I guess your number may have been different.
You have a what?
I don't know if we have a thin enough wall socket to get to that.
The tops looks a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
So check this out. On each motor, there's two cables connecting to it. There's the small cable, well, on some of them it's the same size, but usually the small cable is the resolver encoder position sensing mojo cable. That's this one. And the big one is the power cable, which is kind of hard to take off on the Axis 1 motor. This is the Axis 1 motor because the Axis 1 motor power connector is a little gunged up and it moves, as you can see here. This entire connector is separated from the housing. And it's been that way probably for many years. But we just noticed it as part of this process. So there's the Axis 1 power connector cable, which is beautiful. Let me see if I can get it out where you guys... Hey, Katie?
Yes.
Hi. Remember when I said take all the wire clamps off? You missed one. That's all right. It was hidden up its butt, but it's in
You
here.
said to do it up there.
Oh, you gotta do it down here too. You gotta do all of it.
Where are you saying?
Come on over here, take a look. So I'm gonna take out Axis 2. Batman, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Come here. That clamp, that clamp, that clamp, and those two nuts come off.
Okay.
We can have Beck help you if you don't get in each other's way. Ow! Ah! Wow, that's in there. Plug's been on there a long time. And there will be subsequent autopsies for a lot of the sub-assemblies and smaller parts on the robot because there's so much to learn from this, there's so much to explore, and this isn't the kind of thing you normally get to see. Dykes? Dykes.
Right there.
Thank you. And we're really happy to be able to share this with you guys. It's a very rare opportunity. All right, those are all disconnected there. And as you can see, there's two more cables, a big one, a little one. These have a nice coat of lubricating oil on them, so it helps them come off easier. I know I'm enjoying it. How you doing, Batman?
I got one bolt out.
Okay. You can see lots of little wires, that's the encoder. Just a few big wires, that's the power. Things to note just on the motors right now. On this particular robot, the motors are axis 1, 2, 3 is back here, and then 4, 5, and 6. Under the caps, there's a cap on the end of the motor, is a big bolt, and you can turn this with a wrench to get the robot. The main use for it is if you have the robot, if you screw up really bad, and you put the robot up against a hard stop, the software, since the hard stops are beyond the range of the soft stops, the robot won't let you put it back. So this is when usually you call the guy, and the guy comes out with a big wrench and he spins this a little bit to get you back into a safe travel area, and it gets sorted out. There's other applications for these, but unless you're a hardcore robot hacker, you're probably never going to use them, like with a normal, pretty much all the stuff we're doing here you would never do if you actually owned a robot, including standing where I am right now. But yeah, inside each one of these, this isn't just a motor. This is a motor and an encoder or a resolver that tells you exactly, to a very high degree of precision, where the shaft is in its rotation, and there's an electric brake in here. It takes power to turn the brake off. So, and there's the cables. So my job is to get all of these cables out while they're working on axis 5 and 6.
I'm on 4.
I know why 6 gave us so much trouble. It's a German robot. These are the axis of evil.
Done. Going home.
Done. That's your inverse kinematic comedy there. Kinematic comedy. I got a whole new genre.
Can I have some paper towels? Stripping everywhere.
So Batman, my plan is to forklift off axis 4, 5, 6, and then immediately forklift off the counterweight. It's not a job for the week. It's the ridiculous, like, Ferrari level attention to detail on stuff here. Like this, right here. This is a ground pin, and they made a little sign for it that says M8, so you see the size of the bolt, and the electrical schematic symbol for ground. There's no need for that other than just class. I like the level of class in a KUKA robot. Oh, come off, thank you. Don't mind me, I'm flossing my robot.
Little butt floss with like a towel.
That's staying in there. It's not that wire. It's that wire. It's totally that wire. It is that wire all day. Okay. There's nobody behind me, right?
Incorrect. We can move.
There's nobody right here, right?
No.
Okay. So that's the wire. 10 million tools in this building. We gotta have snap ring pliers.
I had a long fingered set.
Do it. Yeah, I need a little more length than that. Hey! I'm an idiot. I was just talking about this in the video. I need a socket that is about 12 millimeters. I'm rotating it up this way. So I'm going to take it through 90 degrees so that we can sling it effectively. I'll turn it as you take bolts off. You two start popping the bolts out.
Yellow breaker.
I'm smart. I figured it all out on my own because I'm smart.
Hold on.
Alright, so once we do that, then we do these. That gets rid of that. Then we do these. Then we do that. Then we do this, which is these, and these.
Oh my god. Bar me. Oh, we're starting to leak fluids. Oh no. We haven't been doing that all day. Yeah.
Up. Up. Bring that forward a little bit. Up a little. Up. All right.
Got a bit of tension.
Yeah, we got a little bit of tension. All right.
You got the other 10 somewhere over there?
I got nothing. Where's that chunk of wood? Yeah, piece of wood, please. Here.
This one looks like it actually does have a set screw for pushing.
Where? What do you got?
Right here, set screw for pushing. I don't know. Maybe.
No, I think that's an indexing mark.
Okay.
Oh! Wow. It's moved, but not where I was expecting. It broke here.
Oh,
See the
yeah,
gap?
that's where I was expecting. Yeah, that's exactly where I was expecting it to be.
Give me a... Okay, big straight blade screwdriver, which I will totally not use as any kind of pry
I think
bar.
it's in front of you.
Yes.
You push that
Yes.
forward,
It is.
so it's pointing straight down.
Yeah, that's why we just took out all those bolts. So it's great.
It's paint, the blue paint goes all the way down inside.
Alright, you have significant movement. Oop, second color.
Yep. She's moving.
Chris.
Batman?
Yeah.
Take. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I want a pallet to set that on. First, get it low. Get it low. Up, you're good, you're good. All right, let's get a pallet to set that on. Cool. Everybody should be aware at this moment, the danger axis of the robot is this, wanting to go this way. So axis 3 wants to swing negative hard. The only thing holding it back is the brake on the motor, which is not as strong as we thought they were. Batman, up.
How do we sling it? It's not quite.
I got a plan.
Alright.
Jesse, slings. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, Chris, I'm pulled. Hold on.
Give me a minute.
Back straight up. Yep. Back straight up.
The downside is because of its shape, it's going to be really hard to hold on to. The slings are going to want to slide off a point. So when this is in the air, we got to stay way the hell away from it because it wants to fall. If it falls, it falls, and it's just a big chunk of steel. Now, I don't really care about it. Ah.
Alright, we're just about at the breaking point.
Okay.
My ass is buttered.
As it should be.
Here we go.
Up. Back up. Beautiful. Excellent work. Just stop. Excellent work, gentlemen. Wow, that's a lot more than 80 pounds. The dude was like, oh, they're like 80, 90 pounds. You can muscle them, but they're only 80. All right. Now we are down to a real game. This is cool. All right. KC, sir. Oh, we're going to sling those because they're going to be heavy. These things each weigh about 80 pounds. About 50 to 80 pounds per motor. This is. All right. Take the bottom 2 screws out of 5. It's 4, 5, 6. Take the bottom 2 screws out of 5, and let's wiggle it. And I want you to judge the weight and see how it feels to you. Okay?
Can we get to those? We're gonna have to do.
We're gonna need a hell of an
socket
extension.
on an extension.
Yeah.
I can grab an extension.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
wonderful. Okay, I've still got you.
Is big baby.
All right, now at this point, this can freely spin, so be aware of that. And I don't know where it wants to be, but
Let's see if we
probably
can
that
force
end
it to
down.
spin.
We can. Hang on that a little.
Watching that spin.
Yeah, there's a lot of gear reduction there.
Oh, here comes the light.
Leave it right there. All right, so the next step, we go to this side.
You want to take this? There's a plate here.
Take the plate off.
I don't know what that all comes with.
I need.
It's kind of terrifying.
I need a bloody big wrench. Alright, I'm gonna try and get that one out.
How many have you removed so far?
All but 4.
Okay.
Alright, Batman, let's sling it. Something that weighed a lot did this. This is like 3 kcs of weight.
We're about to
Alright,
overstock.
what do we want to grab it by? Can we?
There is a hole on the bottom of the shoulder there. That's probably the one you want to grab. Casey, where
Grab
the cover
here.
plate was?
Where the what?
Where the cover plate was. You see there's a big circle
This here?
below the motor mount, further down.
Oh, here.
That side. That's where you want to go through.
Well,
Can
okay,
you go
then we
through
gotta
it?
flip the damn thing.
You gotta
around.
flip it
Sorry,
around,
flip it
but-
around.
Can you get
Take
through
this,
the
please.
bigger hole?
Nothing's a mess.
The one right above it there? Does that go out anywhere?
Top. Yeah, this is fun.
This is all kinds of fun and easy. Well, this has already started to separate.
What's
Look
that?
at this.
Oh,
Yeah, because you took
Was that moved that much before?
No.
I don't think it was. Not a lot of grabbing options. Where's the 2 big bolts?
in the bucket.
Give me the. There should be 2 bolts in there that are way bigger than everything else.
This one?
Yeah.
And...
far is that
Both washer
stick out on
even.
that side?
With washer or without washer?
Sling? Do we have enough to sling off of this?
Off of both sides? No.
Yeah. Off one side?
Maybe.
Okay. Hold on to those, I may need them in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hole right
Going
there.
right
That,
here.
no, yeah, in that hole under the plate. Or just in the hole would be okay.
It's just in the hole,
Yeah,
it's gonna be fine.
all right. Grab a sling. That'll have to do. Yeah, it'll be all right. Because that's right on the casting. All right, Batman.
You got a bolt still on those.
Yeah. We got a what?
The bolt on the shoulder
Yeah, but you're going to come up a little bit.
going in all the way.
Okay, come to me.
Come on.
Come on in. You're good. You're good. All right, stop there. You got a bucket.
I
All
think
right.
we're gonna leave those in because I'm thinking it's gonna pull here,
Okay.
not there.
Okay.
Yeah, and if we do that, we get the whole gearbox too. All right, little tension gently.
I'm gonna hop down.
Yeah, get out of the way. That looks like it. There's rust on the back of that.
No, I'm already loaded
Okay.
all the way to the chip right.
Well, that was dumb.
Hold that. That's still
Need a
too
little
damn
more?
big to get in there. Yep. See, this one swings in there, and the other one won't fit.
You want a different one?
Well, there's a spot.
There's one bolt still in there. But that bolt's not holding this, so I'm okay. Give me a crowbar in the middle. Ooh, I like that. That might not. That's not, that won't at all.
Oh,
Oh, that, wow, I'm stronger than I thought I was.
never mind.
All right, Batman, come up a little. That's it, you got it, wow. Now be careful, that whole thing could just poop out. There's like one bolt holding that whole, is the gearbox here or there? Yeah, he's got the gearbox.
All right.
We just have a big piece of aluminum. That's axis 3! All right. We'll clean everything tonight. We'll finish it out tomorrow.